Hey, welcome to today's video. What's good? I hope your day has been going well. I just needed to talk today, okay? Because transitions are happening and stability is not. And I just feel like there's a lot of people that can relate to me right now with this going on, especially if you're a female, maybe like 18 and 25, 26 years old. So you living alone, you don't got no kids, you don't got a man, we're just out here, we out here working, we out here at school, and nobody cares about us. No one's checking for us in the pandemic. No one's asking if we're okay because, we're young adults now and we're new to this and we've got plenty of energy. Actually, I have no resources now because my parents cut me off and the government don't fuck with me because I don't have kids. So if you fit in that category, welcome to the video. You are the targeted audience because that's exactly who I am, where I'm at, and what I'm gonna be mostly ranting, but also just reassuring you about, because that's normal. And we're gonna talk about how that's normal right now because we're 23 years old and not homeowners, and we're still successful. I still have a degree. So there's wins in there that are just not celebrated. If you feel like that's something that you fit into and you want to talk about it, listen about it, girl, grab a glass of wine or a snack or your bestie and come and sit and listen to me bitch about all of these things that are going on wrong and what we're not gonna do anymore. My life has been unstable for the last year and a half. I mean, all of us for the last, 16 months now have been just living in some serious states of distress and discomfort. I lost a lot of my stability financially. I lost a lot of independence. I lost a lot of, and then, I graduated, so there was just a lot of change. And that was the most unstable year that I've had, in consistent, 12 months, there's something that's changed. And that throws me off, okay? I am not one of those people that can, just get over a sudden change or doesn't have a plan or anything like that. I'm no, I have a plan. I plan accordingly, and if something changes, I can get back on track. But if you're taking something from me that is actually an anchor, I can't function at that point, okay? Don't ask me to function, okay? Let's take a moment and just go off on this path because I'm about to go on a tangent with this one. Let's normalize, because we're going to talk about normalizing a lot of things in our lives, but also normalizing it in our surrounding environment as well, so that we can get this stability back, okay? The age group of 18 to 26 without kids, they didn't give a fuck about us. Okay? For real. That is just one of the most, that was one of the hardest things for me to grip. I was also basically a full-time worker because I had 2 jobs, and a full-time student for 2 solid years, and grinded myself, and I grinded myself into the ground. I'm grinding and crunching because I'm thinking senior year is about to be a fucking breeze for me. I'm not worrying about nothing. If you're watching this video right now and you fit into some type of what I just said, you're a goal-oriented girl, you're in your bag, you're in your career, you're doing the damn thing, you don't have any, you have your struggles, you have your setbacks, yes, but you're out here doing everything you can to just be a fucking good human, to just be and just live and go where life takes you. You ain't got no kids yet? Well, it ain't happened for me yet. You ain't got a ring on your finger yet? It just ain't happened for me yet. But I got a degree, I got a job, I got a house, a car, I got all this shit. Until I don't. And then now I'm just a bum ass 20-something year old that just, ain't doing nothing with her life. It's a mind fuck. That's how I feel. There's this mindset that we all have, and it's just different ideas about what success looks like, and what the right path looks like. And I think that's why I just really don't like when people kind of put people in a box, in a category, you know? It's like, yeah, you have a degree for this, but you're working in something completely, okay. I got a job. That is stability. So I think one of the main things for me in seeking stability is just trying to realize what I do have. You know, you got to practice that appreciation, that gratitude, and reassure yourself, especially if you're not getting it from anyone else. Reassure yourself that you are still doing great, that you are that goal-oriented, independent woman that's in her career or in her bag, that's doing, you know, the best that she can be. It's exhausting when you constantly give, and don't receive. Especially when it's in your personal life, and then it's also in the systemic, you know, in the system. And how do you find stability when there are discrepancies in both? Is what I'm dealing with personally in my transition. And another thing, aside from like the, you know, generalized idea of stability, I want to like zone in really quick on the interpersonal sector of stability, because for a lot of y'all, that's what's fucking up your stability, okay? It might not be financial or economic or socioeconomic or whatever, but your relationships and the way that you deal with things, whether it be projecting or actually coping or whatever, is unhealthy and it's unattractive, okay? There is nothing attractive about chaos. There is nothing attractive about chaos. Those of you that like to, you know, be all distracting and everything, unnecessary distractions and drama and all, bye. Goodbye. Right there is throwing off my stability in general. Like, you just, goodbye. I don't need that right now. You're not giving me anything. You're just irritating me. Get the fuck on. The people that are stagnant, stay there. I'm gonna move on, okay? Oh my gosh. That is something that is one of my biggest pet peeves right now is stagnant people. And it's really bothering me because they're everywhere in my hometown, like my entire hometown. They're just excited to go nowhere and just, you know, have the same and maintain and not acquire or try or venture or whatever. No. I'm not staying here. I'm not trying to have just, I'm not saying that like I'm gonna go and live this all high mighty life in a different state, like I'm about to be in California balling, shot calling with popping bottles and shit. No, but you will not catch me sitting here. Anybody that's not trying to make moves and go somewhere with their life, goodbye. I'm going somewhere, so let's not waste each other's time, okay? You and your stability need someone that's gonna just do the same routine with you. All right, look, that's not me. I'm gonna be bad for you. So I'm trying to better both of us, because you're not looking for my cup of tea, and I'm not looking for your cup of tea. So let's just go ahead and nix this, okay? Cut the ties. The relationship, baby, your man. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. That's on you. That's your relationship. It's your life, but that's on you. But if you're here on this video looking for stability in a tough transition time, you know, you're at that age where it's time, you know, things are dropping off and things are picking up, and you can't figure out if the man is gonna be left or right, send him to the left. Gaining stability is about pondering what you don't have right now and what you need, and then assessing how you're gonna get it, and then going and getting it. You gotta have that follow through, okay? It's not gonna come overnight. I'm not about to sit here and give you a timeline because that's unrealistic. I don't care. It's not gonna happen overnight, but it can happen quickly if you get your ass off of your ass and do something different. Figuring out what it is that you need. What is it that's not working? What's putting a bad taste in your mouth? I literally get a bad taste in my mouth when I don't like something. My body will just be like, ooh, bitch, I'm uncomfortable. Like, my entire mood will just change. I'm just like, ugh. My spit just tastes foul. And it ain't my breath. It's just, it's like something just really walked up and just stunk the room. And I'm just like, I'm turned off, okay? You got to look at what you need. And then, like I said, assess how you're going to get it before you go and try to get it. Importance of assessing how you get it is how you get that time frame. Is it going to be a short-term goal, or is it going to be a long-term goal? You and your man only got one car, and you tired of rolling everywhere with him and having him drop you off, and then he gotta come pick you up and do all of this. I'm tired of that. I want my own Hot Wheels. I'm gonna go be a hot girl in my Hot Wheels this summer. But you don't have any money and you're starting from scratch. You got a job, but you haven't saved anything for this car or whatever. And that's what you need for stability, so you could get, kind of gear away from that codependency. It's good to be, cohabitants, but we're not codependent. And you need to get your own car. That's going to tell you, okay, well, how much do I make? How much could I put aside? How long is it going to take me to get a car that's worth this much, or that's, this, whatever, how you go about buying a car. That is how you assess. For another example is stability. You want to go, you're going back to school again. So maybe you had to have a couple gap years or something like that. And then once again, this is a transition period in the middle of a pandemic. You're young, you're probably going to a different college this time, in a different city, maybe even, different state even, maybe. And you're just trying to, again, better yourself. You got your goals, you're doing what you can do, and it's important to you, and you have little reassurance around here, and you're trying to figure out, is this a good decision? Because I've had a couple gap years. I don't know if I can make it through this time, if I'm gonna be able to afford it, if I can live here, whatever. And you want to have some money put aside for that stability in case of an emergency, or you just want to have your living situation figured out for stability. So maybe you have to, leave school. Okay, God forbid you have to leave school, but at least you have a place to stay. That way you can re-enroll the next semester. Stability. I gift it to you. I wish it for you. I pray for you. I hope I give it to you through this camera. Receive it, baby. Receive it. Stability. I can't function without structure. I need structure. I like structure. I require structure. And I'm going to normalize structure. We are normalizing wealth for non-white people. And that's wealth in an economic sense, in a social sense, in a health sense. That's wealth in all senses, education and everything. We are normalizing healthy living conditions. We're also going to normalize both options of the entrepreneur and the 9-to-5, because I'm sick of y'all on Twitter now starting to come for the entrepreneurs like, I don't want to be a fucking entrepreneur, okay? I like my 9-to-5. I'm going to come over here and sip my margarita after work. Go ahead and do it, baby. Go ahead and do it. I didn't say that anything was wrong with you staying in your 9-to-5. You don't got to come after me. But I am not meant to work a 9-to-5. So you're going to have to let me be. And then you could come and work for me if you want to. And that could be your 9-to-5, and I'll give you better benefits. We're normalizing wealth. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I hate this shit. This systemic shit. I'm like, I'm not going through the courts and the government system to do this. I'm doing the groundwork here, and I'm starting with myself, and I'm starting with the people around me. That's also me uplifting my friends. My friends win with me. My friends level up with me. What did Jay-Z say? Here we measure success by how many people successful next to you. And then you broke if everybody is broke except for you. I'm not going to be the richest and wealthiest person in my friend group. I'm not going to be the only one with a healthy relationship and a nice house and career and, that's happy and has good things coming for her. I'm going to receive it. My friends are going to receive it. And then we're also going to share it within our circle, because we are normalizing healthy friend circles among females, right? I don't know if y'all are, but I am. Because look, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not doing it. If we don't get along, we don't get along. It's fine. Basically, just protect your peace at all costs. I think that would be like, to sum it all up, in any of my transitions in the past, I would say I protected my peace. I put myself first, and I said no to people and opportunities and things, and that's just what we have to do. And then also, You know, people always, I feel like when I watch videos like these, they always say, you know, learn to say no, but also they don't tell you to say yes too. It's a balance, okay? Stability is a balance. You have your checks and balances, right? That's what we do in America, or is what we're supposed to do in America. Checks and balances. Say yes to things that you normally say no to, and say no to things that you would normally say yes to, and see what that does for you. I'll leave that there. It's not being unbothered, it's just you're not gonna bother me. If anybody hasn't told you today, you did a great fucking job. I am proud of you, and I genuinely mean this, sincerely, because I'm also telling this to myself today because nobody told me either, and I was late to work again. You're doing a great job. You are doing your best, and you are not perfect. We know that, you know, but I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me, and I'm proud of who I have become and who I'm also becoming. And, you know, we all know that like the 20s are not perfect. Your early adult, young adult, you know, that time period is fucking tough, but it was already hard enough before social media. And then after social media, it was hard enough without a pandemic. And I'm not even going to try to see what's going to be at the end of the sentence, you know, later on down in the future, because I just, I can't. So you're doing great. And I really hope that this video reassured you the way that I wanted it to. I need reassurance. So that's why I made this video. I just needed to sit down and just talk. And just talk to the girls that relate to me, that feel me. I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. But if you're watching this and you receive this, hi. My name is Amanda. And I'm really just out here trying to live my life in these fucking streets, yo. That's all there is to it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next chit chat. This was fun. I'm gonna have to do this again. So thanks for coming.